Welcome to the Riskwiser Zone, the podcast where we dive into the world of stocks and finance to help you make informed decisions about your investments. I'm your host, Lewis, and I'm excited to have you join us today. We're kicking off the show with a look at the latest market news. Dow Jones futures are trading relatively flat ahead of Tuesday's open, following a mixed day on Wall Street yesterday. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 futures are also seeing little movement, as investors seem to be holding their breath in anticipation of Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell's highly anticipated speech at Jackson Hole on Friday. In individual stock news, Meta Platforms and Palantir Technologies were among the big losers on Monday, while Palo Alto Networks saw a significant jump after reporting strong earnings. These moves are a reminder that even in a relatively calm market, there can be significant volatility in individual stocks. It's also worth noting that Novo Nordisk, the Danish drug maker, saw its stock rise after receiving U.S. approval for its weight loss drug Wegovy to treat a serious liver condition. This is a positive development for the company, which has faced challenges in recent weeks. As we look ahead to the rest of the week, it's clear that Powell's speech will be a major focus for investors. Will he provide any clues about the Fed's future monetary policy decisions? We'll be keeping a close eye on the developments and bringing you all the latest news and analysis. We'll also be exploring other key stories from the world of finance, including the latest earnings reports and economic data releases. Our goal is to provide you with a balanced and informative look at the markets without any bias or hype. So, stay tuned for more insights and commentary on the Riskwiser Zone. We'll be right back with more from the world of stocks and finance on the Riskwiser Zone. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone. We're glad you're still with us as we dive into the latest news from the world of finance and risk management. Today, we're taking a closer look at the cryptocurrency market, where there have been some interesting developments. First off, let's talk about Ethereum, which has seen its token price fall by 2.2% over the past 24 hours. This comes after a significant rally last week, sparked by President Trump's executive order allowing crypto tokens to be included in 401(k) Connect. While this news was seen as a major catalyst for the crypto market, some investors are now taking profits and repositioning themselves. Meanwhile, Bitcoin has also been in the news, with Kindly MD closing a $200 million convertible note funding round to buy more of the cryptocurrency. The firm, which recently merged with Bitcoin treasury firm Nakamoto, plans to use the funds to add to its Bitcoin holdings. However, the financing terms have raised some eyebrows, with concerns about potential dilution if the lender opts to convert the debt into equity. It's also worth noting that other Bitcoin treasury strategies have seen declines in their stock prices, although these have been relatively muted. For example, Strategy and Semler Scientific were both down by around 1% on Monday. As we consider these developments, it's essential to remember that the cryptocurrency market is highly volatile and subject to rapid changes. While some investors may be bullish about the prospects for crypto, others are more cautious, citing concerns about regulation, security, and the potential for significant price swings. Here at the Riskwiser Zone, our goal is to provide you with a balanced view of the news, without taking a biased stance or promoting any particular investment strategy. We believe that informed decision-making is key to navigating the complex world of finance and risk management. So, what does this mean for you? If you're invested in cryptocurrency or considering getting into the market, it's essential to stay up to date with the latest news and developments. Keep a close eye on regulatory changes, market trends, and the potential risks and opportunities associated with crypto investments. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on the Riskwiser Zone. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone. We're wrapping up today's episode with a closer look at some timely financial tips and market insights. As we've been discussing throughout the show, navigating the current economic landscape requires a thoughtful and informed approach. we've got our eyes on the gold market, where prices have been fluctuating in response to global events and inflation concerns. Some experts are advising investors to consider diversifying their portfolios with precious metals like gold, which can potentially provide a hedge against market volatility. However, it's essential to do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. In other news, the life insurance industry is expecting premium increases in the coming years, which may prompt some policyholders to shop around for more affordable options. Meanwhile, homeowners are sitting on significant equity, and some are opting to tap into that wealth through home equity loans or lines of credit. As always, it's crucial to carefully weigh the pros and cons before making any major financial moves. We also came across an interesting article highlighting 7 steps to kill debt and build wealth, courtesy of personal finance expert Dave Ramsey. While his approach may not be for everyone, it's a useful reminder that managing debt and creating a solid financial plan are essential components of achieving long-term financial stability. As we close out today's episode, remember that investing always involves some level of risk. It's vital to stay informed, set clear goals, and maintain a balanced perspective when making decisions about your financial future. That's all for today's Riskwiser Zone. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, invest with caution.